Okay, welcome back. I'm Karjan. This is Let's Play Bastion. We put a shard in the thing, so now we're gonna talk to people. Those birds can breed just about anywhere, can't they?
They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now.
Do you know if this egg's supposed to be making a muffled chirping sound?
We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight.
Got a friendly, sort of friendly, it's running from me.
Gotta watch your fingers around that little guy.
Fly, fly. The ankle gator follows, the pecker flies. Okay. Well. Yeah, I've got the fire bellows. I don't... Oops. I like my war machete and scrap musket, though. I really do. Let's go into the forge and do some upgrading. Flames spread wider. Unstable compound burns hotter than normal, creating a wider cone of fire that can impact a larger area. Chemical compound that oxidizes faster than usual for longer lasting flames with less downtime. Ha.
At least it won't get cold around here with that thing around.
Let's see. Lasting burn, or +1 damage per flame. For even more destructive flames. Dangerous thickening agent causes flames to stick to the target, continuing to burn.
On the inside, a fire bellows ain't nothing like its more popular air-spitting cousin.
Okay, something pointy. Let's see. Thrust attacks cause knockback, or critical hit damage. Rugged grip that allows for more forceful, more accurate strikes. Designed for lunging thrusts and aggressive handling.
Don't want that thing leaving your hands until you decide it's time.
Let's do that. Throw attacks can stun. Aerodynamic bonds that ensnare foes on contact, enhancing thrown attacks. Or faster thrust attacks. Durable bonds that fasten together the construction, allowing for even faster striking speeds.
Gotta make sure the pointy end's fastened on real tight.
50% damage. Custom forged counterweight built for superior thrusting power and stability. Or faster throw reload. Specially made counterweight that ensures clean on-target throws.
When you've got a solid balance,
do that.
You've got what you need.
Let's see. Don't care about the kill hammer. Something sharp. Ooh, more blades per throw? Or critical hit damage. Stronger alloy spine distributes force more efficiently across the blade. Custom spine conceals an additional blade used for thrown attacks.
The solid frame can put an extra sting in every slice.
Let's go with that one. Something greasy. +1 target penetrations per shot. Controversial propellant produces so much force it causes bullets to cut straight through targets. Bullets ricochet on contact. Somehow causes bullets to bounce from target to target.
That ought to give those dueling pistols a little extra kick.
Penetration. Something nasty. Improved firing rate, but a wider attack spread. Effect stacks with flurry bolts. Custom-tuned firing mechanism overrides firing rate limitations. Or more damage. Reinforced firing mechanism propels bolts with superior force.
Takes a careful touch to rattle those bones like that.
More damage. Kale hammer. Overhead strikes can stun. Attack without moving for an overhead strike. Convex face, whose smaller surface area can deliver stunning force. Attacks ignore armor. Patterned face, smash straight through all but the toughest defenses.
Put some finishing touches on the business end of that thing.
Okay, so we're out of upgrade items, and we're out of cash. I have another open space. Let's see. Absorb stray fragments. That might be useful. Automatically retaliate when injured. Let's see what stab synth does.
Stab synth is like drinking a cool breeze. Just don't go spitting needles everywhere.
Okay. Onwards then.
We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zan.
Let's see. Well, let's try the incinerator. Things too cumbersome to smash the scrapyard can always be burned here. Against armored foes such as lunkheads and wallflowers.
Welcome to Grady Incinerator, home of the hottest wings east of Caelandia. In all seriousness, the incinerator was a dump, and it had a problem with peckers.
Fry peckers before time expires. Okay, so we're gonna do...
Too bad we can't all fly.
We're gonna go get some extra damage with the were liquor. Were whiskey, I believe it is. And we're just going to hope that I could fry the peckers before, there we go. Were whiskey activated.
Blasted things would swoop in and spread trash all around, until we started using fire. We couldn't just torch them all at once. We had to use restraint.
Okay.
The peckers were willing to fight tooth and nail for all that trash.
Really? Third prize? Wow. 60 peckers or more. Okay, well, that's that. Both worshipped the Pantheon, though religious views differed.
You'd almost think those peckers like getting cooked.
Okay. So that's the bellows. Mount Zand, held inside the remains of a holy mountain once filled with flora and fauna. I'm kind of afraid of leaping territorial amphibians wear stony eggshells in their heads for protection.
Can't rightly call Mount Zand a mountain anymore. There's no more mountains now. There's no place left for the beasts of the wild to go. So they figure they'll hold out right here, on a slab of mountain the Calamity forgot.
Phew. Can't see worth anything. Okay. Whew. This place is a whole lot of confusing.
The beasts of Mount Zand go all out.
Ow. Oof. Okay.
Good thing for those beasts the Calamity saved leftovers. We only found their little lair because they found themselves a little shard.
Okay. God, I hate these things.
It's a delicate situation.
I landed on his head. Seriously. Wow. This is all sorts of painful. Okay. Go away.
Those beasts been hoarding all the valuables they could find.
No idea why they would, except maybe the shiny magpie instinct. Okay. Going up this way.
The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own.
I guess I could see that, sort of. It's not really sort of an official thing, but... Okay. What's this way? That way lay death. Lots of falling off edges. Come on. There we go. A little bit painful walking through that.
Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down quick and clean.
Really? Well, I guess they are kind of altered, sort of.
They even drag their children into this. Without a doubt, the situation stinks.
Owie. Okay. Ankle gaiters. Okay. Gotta go. Okay, come on. Phew. Hiding stuff in dense bush.
There's only one kind of mercy left these days.
That's kind of cool. Personal, select a skill. Let's go with Ghost Blade. Ooh. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
What the city left behind, those beasts took for themselves.
Whoops. You can hurt yourself with those. Totally capable of hurting yourself with the mortars. It's not friend or foe. Friendly fire isn't.
Takes a lot of convincing, and our mortars have to do the talking.
Mortars have to do the talking. Well... Anybody?
Look at it this way. It's either them or us. But if we win, they win too. Our bastion is everybody's gain, not just ours.
Well, I guess. I guess that sort of counts. I mean, it's definitely not these guys' gain.
Unfortunately, there's no explaining that to a simple beast.
No, generally not. Gotcha.
Those beasts been hard at work fixing up the place.
Really? I mean, I guess, but... Okay.
They've rounded up their survivors, just like we have.
Oh, well, yeah. Nope, okay. Alright. Whatever. Just walk through the mist.
They've been searching for cores and shards, just like we have.
You kind of gotta wonder how much intelligence they have if they understand the concept of rounding
Maybe they've
up
thought
things.
about turning back, just like we have.
You've got to wonder how much intelligence these things have if they understand the concept.
We just really need their shard.
Yeah, and so we're gonna commit basically genocide. Because from what I understand, these places fall apart after the shards are gone. How much intelligence do these things actually have if they understand the concept that shards...
Kid got it fair and square.
God, pain. Healing. Okay.
That's the way.
Gotcha. Okay. Mortar's definitely useful there.
He's done what's best for him, don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Uh-huh. Kind of
We'll all be
questioning
better
that.
off once the bastion is complete.
I'm still kind of questioning that. Okay, so let's go drop the shard off.
The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though.
Okay. Fine gramophone. Do you know how to use something like this? Thought
Fixed
you might
that
like
thing
it.
right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier.
Okay. Is it alright if we use this here? It's not like the neighbors are going to complain.
Suppose it's true a little song can put things in perspective.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure the gramophone is another one of these. So, let's see. Let's grab something pointy and something greasy. And then let's go change what I have equipped.
The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection.
Trapper snare available. Sophisticated snaring kit instantly springs open to immobilize foes in the user's vicinity. Trappers relied on this for hunts that didn't go as planned. Yeah, interesting. Let's go with Ghost Blade and back to Scrap Musket. I really do like that. Okay. I don't have money, so let's go into the stock pot.
He wolfs down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
Who knows where?
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this.
Okay. Pretty.
What's he thinking? Well, let me see if I got this straight. I only heard it once.
Come on. Clear these bloody things out.
Once there was a normal Ura girl, but she wasn't born in the Tazzle terminals like the rest of her people. She was from Caelondia. Her folks were orphaned in the war, taken in and raised inside the city, on condition they would never return to the terminals.
Clear out the birds.
Ura refugees who came into the city had to stay for life. It was a way to reduce the risk of city secrets leaking out. The mama passed away from birthing complications, leaving the girl trapped inside that city with no one but her father. Her father was sharper than a brusher's pike, so he got a job working for the city's mancers. His daughter barely saw him. Her
Gotcha.
father told her nothing of her Ura heritage. He told her nothing of the Mancers. It's for your own good, he said.
I guess I could see that being considered for her own good. I mean...
She took to studying the arts, learned more through music than history books, gained a knack for strings and songs.
Hehehe.
At first, she tried to be like other girls, but her classmates spread word that her father was an Ura trader, selling out the city.
Of course. Whoops. Come on. There we
One
go.
young man stood up for her, or so he led her to believe. He knew much of her heritage, and she grew fond of him.
Oh, great. Nope. Come on. Ouch.
The
Okay.
young man convinced her to take him to a family den to meet her father. Spoke of how he wanted to meet a man from the terminals.
That's never gonna end well. Come on.
When the
There
young
we go.
man greeted her father in the Ura's native language, her father flew into a fit of rage and threw them out. The young man never told her that the Ura's native language is not to be used by foreigners. To do so is a terrible insult. Lost my train of thought there.
Gotcha. The exploding death was kind of interesting.
It was then that she decided to escape. The two of them could flee the city together and go to the Tassel terminals.
I don't think it works like that. Definitely got a pose sort of thing going on here. There we go.
They would hide inside a garbage bin until it got ingested by a scumbag, then let him slosh on out of the city for disposal.
I don't think that... Okay. Oops.
almost succeeded, but the authorities were already there when that scumbag sidled up to the city walls.
Yeah, that seems the way.
The young man had sent the authorities a tip. Told him her father was using it to sell secrets to the Tazil terminals.
Ugh. Really? There.
She and her father were arrested for treason, but her father got a deal. Returned to work for the Mansers, and she'd go free.
Yeah. Doesn't really sound like much of a deal to me.
Before they parted ways for the last time, her father whispered a desperate plea. Hurry home to the den and lock yourself in.
God, that hurt. Okay. Gotcha.
She did as she was told, and deep down underground inside that den, she found a journal written in her father's hand. The next day, the door to the den turned to ash. The girl came up for air, and she saw the calamity all around her.
Interesting.
When the kid wakes up, his world's still in pieces, just the way he left it.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to call this episode here. I will see you next time. Till then.